With us today to talk about some of the parts of the drug problem in Fayette County, we have Lee Cannon from the Fayette County Health Department. Lee, how are you today?
Good, thank you. How are you?
And you brought along Ashley. Ashley, your last name?
Roberts.
Ashley Roberts. Now, what we want to talk today about is a drug called Vivitrol. Tell us about Vivitrol.
So Vivitrol is a drug that's made by Alkermes.
In Wilmington?
Yes. It is created to help those that are currently in like an opiate addiction. It's compared to like a Suboxone or something like that. It's to, help people fulfill their addiction while they're also trying to learn their, life skills as far as counseling, things like that goes. But how it works is it binds to those receptors in your brain that the opiates would bind to and fulfills the craving. So you don't have the craving of wanting to go out and use an opiate. The idea behind it would be, while you aren't having those cravings, you're not seeking the drug.
Right.
Because you can attend counseling, you can have a job, you can learn all those life skills that you need to be able to learn that in the future when you're not on Vivitrol, you can live a clean and sober life.
The addictiveness of opioids, they are so addictive, and then once you try to stop, like you said, that craving, that need, that urge is pulling you back to get that drug. So Vivitrol is something that goes in there and blocks all that.
Yes, and it was created for alcoholism originally, so it can be used for alcoholism. I think it's more commonly used for the opiates, but yes.
Now that gives somebody then the chance, like you said, to go ahead and build on your life skills and to get a job and to be able to function, and then you can wean off the Vivitrol, right?
Yeah, it's a once a month injection every 28 days. So really there's no weaning process. It's not an addictive substance. You don't have to wean off of it. It's really just kind of a collaboration with counseling and, if you're on probation or anything like that, as to when you decide that you're ready to stop the Vivitrol. Ideal treatment is about a year, but we have certainly, people that have come in from other counties that have been on it for longer than that.
Now you've had this available at the Fayette County Health Department since August.
Yes, we've been, over the past couple years, participating in different drug coalitions for prevention. And our county obviously has an increased drug problem over the last couple of years and lots of overdoses, so we've been seeing those numbers. So we wanted to do something while we were in the process of trying to get treatment centers, recovery housing, transitional housing, a more quicker approach to helping these people so that these overdoses decrease and then the deaths decrease. So that's kind of how we got involved with it. So it's been a 2-year research project. We liked it better than Suboxone because it was non-addictive. So we started out just taking probation referrals, and now we're working closely with Fayette Recovery, Side of Paint Valley, and a couple other counseling centers in the area. Because the main part of this, it's not just you get an injection every 28 days. The counseling is a huge piece to it. If the patient has to put in the work to form those life skills and to want to make those changes.
Exactly. I'm glad you mentioned that too, because this is just a tool to help. It's actually on that person you'll take the cravings away, but it's on that person to stay clean and get into the programs that's going to help their life get back on track and in the right way. Now, the health department, of course, being concerned with the county's health, that's your job, to be concerned with the county's health. But you've been in this drug fighting business a long time, haven't you?
Yeah, and actually the drug kind of world isn't so much a public health response, and it has become lately. So we definitely wanted to do something to try to do our part. We're normally more of a educational resource type approach or prevention for environmental statistics and things like that. So yeah, this is a different avenue that we're not used to targeting, but we're very passionate about it. I think everyone that is in the health district is very passionate about this. We hear daily phone calls about drug overdoses, and of course, the naloxone and Narcan and all of those different types of things out there. So we're just trying to stay in the float of the fight.
Well, the drug problem is a detriment to the health of Fayette County. It's not just Fayette County, folks. The drug problem is everywhere, but we can't fix everywhere. So we're trying to fix Fayette County. This is where we live. This is where our children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren might grow up and live. So we want to make this a better place. But it's been here. It's prevalent. Lots of people talking about it now. More people involved with trying to find out the whys and the hows than there ever has been before. And so I think, with the health department stepping in and saying, we can help you curb the cravings if you want to get off this stuff. How many people do we have currently enrolled?
It's probably roughly, between 40 to 50 people. Of course, we're receiving referrals weekly.
But that's a large number
very
of
large
people
It is.
that have that opportunity now to go out and get a job and be quote unquote a normal person or a non-addictive person. But addiction is something that is in the person. People can get addicted easy. You can get addicted to chocolate. You can get addicted to coffee. I mean, you can get addicted to TV shows.
Absolutely.
You can get an addictive personality. So how, with this drug that they have available to them now, Vivitrol, they can at least curb the urge. Even if they have that addictive personality, they can at least curb that urge to help them say, no, I'm not going to do that today.
Yes.
All right. Now, is this something that they come to the health department to get, or do you guys? How do you? Do they just come in and say, I'm here for my counseling and my shot, or?
If anyone is interested or has questions, they can certainly contact the health department, and we will be glad to go over the process with them. Some of the things that I just want to point out that are important with the Vivitrol is that we do the injections there, but we work with like Fayette Recovery, Scioto Paint, as Lee said. Some of the local counseling services. That's the biggest part, is the counseling.
Well, yes, it is, because you have to change. You can stop the brain wanting the drug, but you have to change your lifestyle, and that takes the counseling.
Yes.
That's the important part.
Yeah. So, like I said, they certainly could contact the health department if they want to know more or have any questions about it. And then we kind of go with a referral process from that, if you're interested, we put you into contact with some of the counseling services locally, do some blood work and that sort of thing. But certainly starting at the health department, anybody that works there is able to answer some questions about it.
Is this something, Lee, being the director of the health department, is this something that you're going to see in the future become a more thing that the health department's going to get involved with?
Absolutely. I mean, we're kind of pre-planning. We're trying to take it in a manner that we can manage it right now. But it's doubled since we started doing this in August already. So,
it hasn't even been a year.
Yeah, we're like limiting referrals from places just so we can manage it, give quality care. But yeah, we definitely are proactively planning for the future of this growing.
Well, I want to thank you girls for taking time out of your day and visiting with us and letting us know exactly that there is this drug Vivitrol out there that can help someone who has this opioid addiction. How do they contact you?
They can just call the main number. It's 740-335-5910. And all of our nurses, there's always a nurse on duty, and they're all educated in the Vivitrol program, and they can answer the questions. Because it is a process. You don't just walk in like you would get your flu shot. You need to call ahead. It is a referral process, and there's steps that have to be taken prior to you getting that injection. So those are things we could all go over with the person when they call.
All right, one call does it all. 335-5910. Thank you.
Thank you.